Hi, Gemini. This is Just with your weekly reading for June 13th to the 19th. I hope you guys are having a great start of your June. Let's get into your reading. Now, I see here that some of my Geminis, the energies have definitely shifted for a lot of signs. For most of the signs, actually, energies have definitely took a turn as I was expecting it to do. And you guys are no different. I see here that some of my Geminis are definitely dealing with heartache, heartbreak. Okay. I feel that some of you were really focused on work, focused on this opportunity. Like have been saying in the past couple of readings for you guys have really been focusing on work, your personal goals, and you've been seeing some prosperity and some great gains out of the work sector. Okay. And I feel that you guys were successfully harnessing both your stresses and successes at the same time. At least you guys were doing that at one point and it was effective. Now I feel that or if that's still going on for some of my Geminis, you're going to get into a point, or some of you are at this point of feeling like you have to hold on to what you have. I feel that some of you, this reading is really screaming loudly to a relationship. So some of you are really focusing on a loss. I feel that that relationship for some of my Geminis that I was saying earlier in previous readings that, you know, your relationship sector, your relationship aspect of your life really is challenging while work is doing really well. Someone is really frustrated with you that you're not spending time. And I even mentioned that there was some affairs going on, threesome relationships going on. Now, for some of my Gemini women out there, I do remember saying that I said to you guys that you were coming out of town. Someone was coming out of town and coming back from out of town, rather. And they learned that there was some type of cheating going on. For those of my Geminis that applied to, and they found out that they were being cheated on, I feel like you have totally shut down from this person. I feel that there are offers that are coming your way, possibly from this person, and this could be a earth sign, so Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. This doesn't have to be a person under that sign, but it's someone that has material gains, possibly doing well for themselves, and knows how to make some money. But this person, I feel you've been holding back from them, or they've been holding back from you. So it could go either way. If it was, just depends on who was in the wrong and who's trying to make up with the other person. Whoever that person is, they've been trying to make up with you, or you them, and there's just not been any responses. The person has literally step took a step back, several steps back actually, and I feel that the person is heavily reflecting on this loss. You know, they may feel like for some of you that you guys truly are soulmates at the core of the situation. They may know that deep down, but right now they can't get over, you know, the disappointment, the heartbreak, the loss. Okay. And I feel that if this is my Geminis that are going through this, I feel that eventually you will open yourself up to speak to them if they are the ones that's been trying to if they're the ones that's been trying to communicate with you and trying to be the voice of reason, or ask that you have some reasoning. I feel like right now things are too raw. You are too reflective of what's going on, and you've closed yourself off too much to even allow yourself to entertain anything that they have to say. But I feel at some point, some of my Geminis, you will open yourself up to at least listen, but you will remain guarded as well. Okay, so this is for my Geminis that applies to, that possibly have been in a relationship with an earth sign. So again, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. Now, I feel for others of you, I feel that For some of you, you could be dealing with a water sign, so Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. And for my Geminis that are in a relationship with a water sign, I feel that perhaps it's you that did them wrong. Okay, on a larger scale. This could go the other way, though. It could go the other way, but I feel on a larger scale, it's more Geminis that has done wrong to a water sign, and they are in no way opening themselves up to hear what you have to say. They're really hurt by the betrayal, and they're definitely not going to open themselves up to you. And you may find yourself going in the direction of someone else, maybe someone from your past, the other person, a new person, and that could be someone that is of an earth sign for those Geminis that applies to. Now, excuse me, as the week continues to come closer, like we get into the end of the week, some of my Geminis, excuse me, I'm sorry. Some of my Geminis that have been trying their best to kind of hold on and trying to control themselves as much as possible. I feel like you go from this point of, okay, you're talking to yourself like in a positive way, and then you start to get scared and overthink things, and then you start to try to talk yourself off the ledge again, and then you get even more nervous, so you get guarded and you shut yourself off, and then you just literally towards the end of the week you go crazy. Okay, you will literally lose it. Some of you guys are going to lose it. Some of you guys are going to turn into a tyrant. Okay, if this is not my Geminis, be ready that you're going to deal with someone. I feel that it could be a Leo. I feel it could be an Aries, not so much a Sagittarius, but it could be, but of a fire sign that literally is going to just be going off the rails. They're going to be dead wrong. Whoever this is that is going to go off on you guys, they're dead wrong. I mean, even if they have a justifiable reason, meaning they were wronged, the way that they're going about it is unacceptable. And so, yeah, they're going to really and truly, they're going to be out of control. They're not going to be using proper logic, reasoning. They're going to be overzealous, ridiculously demanding, lying, possibly cheating, just doing with whatever that they can. If they're wronged, I feel like this is more for someone that feels wronged, and I feel that this person may curse you out, or you may curse someone out. Just go off, and then you or the other person may feel guilty. There's a sense of feeling guilty over a situation, possibly by the way that you've been acting. Then you feel guilty, or they'll feel guilty. Okay, and it may be because, they felt like they've been left out in the cold, or you feel like you've been left out in the cold from the person. And again, I just think that this is just a buildup from the person just reflecting, and then it's all going to spell out. And there'll be some sense of guilt, or just really telling you how much, you've done them wrong, and how much they've been there for you. And it could be when you had nothing, I was there. Now that you have something, or whatever. So it's going to be some guilt tripping going on. Either them trying to guilt trip you, or them feeling a sense of guilt after they've really, just was an absolute tyrant. That's kind of the scenario. And then once that happens, there's going to be like this. I feel like them coming back, trying to smooth things over, trying to be nice, and trying to be, just as pleasant and nice as possible. It could be you as well. It could be you saying, I deserved it, or whatever like that, and I'm going to now open myself up. But I feel very strongly for if some of you are dealing with a Leo, I feel that, some of you could be in a situation where there is some type of situation going on with you and this Leo. There's an argument. And then as soon as there's this big blowout, I feel that there's going to be this connection. Because some of you, especially if you're dealing with a Leo, this has been a very long standing do or die type of relationship. Like you guys aren't going anywhere, at I mean, regardless of everything that you've dealt with, you're still going to be there for one another. And it could be that scenario too, particularly with a Leo. But I do feel even stronger that, after this blow up and this person trying to guilt trip you, or you them, or they feeling guilty, or you feeling guilty, someone's going to turn a corner and then start to be nice and kind. But that won't be the whole truth. There's still going to be some things that's hidden, unsaid, unspoken, that still are not, that still won't be 100% divulged. But there will be some type of healing that comes out of it. Now, how long this will take, I don't have a clue. It just all depends. But, it pretty much will come full circle and there will be a healing. But there's several different processes that you guys that are going through this that you're going to have to experience before it kind of comes full circle for you. That is, excuse me, guys. I'm sorry. That is what I see for some of my Geminis on the love front. You definitely are having some issues on the love front. I feel that some of you, if it's not this person coming back, I feel like you definitely have offers. You have people that's interested in you. But there's just this holding, you're holding on. You're holding on to the past. You're holding on to the other person. You're holding on. You are not open to anyone else. You're absolutely not open. So that's what I see with that for my Geminis there. Now let me see as far as what I see for work. There could be a supervisor, there could be a boss or a supervisor who I feel is going to be ridiculously controlling, aggressive toward you guys. I feel that there is money is a little tight this week, or at least there's something happening. You could have lost an account. Some of you could have lost some of your clients. It's just things have kind of calmed down, or there's been some type of loss financially for some of my Geminis. But I don't feel necessarily it's money. I feel like for some of you, it could be if you have a client base, maybe this is like a slow month, or things have taken a bit of a turn, and some of you could be panicking this week. So you're holding really tight to your money, and there's some type of panic that could be going on. There could be someone that's demanding, demanding something from my Geminis, and you're refusing to give it to them. Okay. This could be an earth sign, or it can be a water sign. So there could be some type of demands placed upon you that comes in really quickly. It doesn't sit well with you. You know that this is something that could possibly break the bank or set you back, and you're holding out. You're holding out for as long as you possibly can. And I feel that either you or the person, the circumstance or situation will get smoothed over, even though there will still be some things. Because I feel like when this hits you, there's going to be some things that you don't really know, and you already sense that. Like, wait a minute, this doesn't make any sense, or what? No, I'm not. No, and you're not going to give into it immediately. You're not going to give into it, but eventually, I feel it will get smoothed over, even though you still will be left with questions, unanswered questions, and not really having the full story. But you know that you have to move forward, and that's what you'll do. And eventually everything will be okay. So whatever you guys are experiencing this week that could pose a problem, that really you feel is a huge setback, just know that it's a learning experience. Pay attention to all the signs. Don't go off at the handle if you guys possibly, especially my Geminis that have Leo, Taurus, Capricorn, what is it, Scorpio and Aries in your chart, yeah, don't go off at the handle. Just relax, guys. If you have fire sign in you, yeah, just, when this happens, or if it is happening, because I really feel strongly for a lot of Geminis that this applies to, it's happening now. You're feeling this energy now. But the blowout, the blow up, I feel is coming as this week gets closer, or the week ends and draws near. There's going to be some type of blowout. Guys, relax. Try to use your logical mind as best as possible. Don't explode. Know that all of this has to play out. So the better you handle the situation, the better you'll look in the end. And it'll save you from having to kind of make amends and make things right and having to say sorry and all of this stuff. If someone is acting that way to you, you're hearing this video, so you should already be prepared. That, again, know that down the line it has the ability to work itself out, or you guys can work things out. So keep that in mind, and don't fight fire with fire, is what I would say. So that is what I have for my Geminis for the week of June 13th to the 19th. You can click that thumbs up button, comment below, and subscribe, because I will be back next week with a reading. Take care.